guys were planning on taking the exam. It's such a crunch for time next week.
I kind of
Right.
wish it was more towards the weekend than the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Because, I don't know. There's a lot of room to focus on the 2 lessons next week.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when are you guys planning on taking the exam?
Probably the last day.
I think I'm waiting till Wednesday too.
Yeah. And with my other class, I have deadlines in that class as well in the beginning of the week, so.
I might go for Tuesday, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. Tuesday is when I sit down and I like plow through all the homework, and that takes me like 3 to 4 hours. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, and then take the test after, like suicide.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is our next week's lessons going to be on the test? I haven't read anything about it yet.
I
I
don't
highly
maybe I should
doubt
do
it.
that.
Test
Next week.
is before, like it ends before we even get to the other 2 lessons. So I would assume not.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually, that question was on the discussion board, and I think you're right. Like, I don't think it includes it. He answers it. I don't remember what exactly he said,
Until
but
this week, probably.
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right. Lesson 6 prep assignment. Anybody had any questions on the prep or the homework?
Nope, I
Okay.
didn't.
I
Should
had
we-
questions, but I figured them all out because you can't finish the assignments if you don't.
That is true.
So let's go into the group meeting quiz then for lesson 6.
Okie doke.
All right.
Let me get there. And 6.
Oh, clicked on the wrong thing.
12 questions.
Only 12?
Boy.
I guess lesson 7 is pretty much just lesson 6 with some more on it, so.
Yeah, it was kind of a repeat, which was nice.
I
Yeah.
like more than 6 for sure. All right. Round to 3 decimal places.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Sorry, Lucy, I did the same thing as you in the individual quiz. I answered them all wrong because I didn't look at.
I tried to warn you guys.
I know. Okay.
It's shocking when you like hit submit and then you go and check your score and they're all zeros and you're like, I don't know how
Right.
else I would have done this, and then you're like, oh, all right, I did. I
Right.
did
Which,
directions.
yeah, I don't know why we have to change it because sometimes it's a percentage is the answer, but then we have to change it in a
It's
decimal.
probably for that fact to make sure you're paying attention, which
Yeah.
but you can't ask that of me. This is too stressful. All right, number 3. When you're taking a sample size of n equals 5, what is the shape of the distribution of means histogram when the parent population is right skewed? Right skewed.
It's
I
skewed.
believe. Is it really skewed right? Because I thought that was the large sample size is 5.
Bigger than 30.
Right.
Oh, bigger than 30? That's what it was?
Yeah.
Still, if
Okay.
it's 5, then it would stay the same, which is right skewed. Or at
Okay.
least, but if I was taking this test by myself, that's the answer I would have chosen.
What?
Skewed right.
Yeah, that's what I said too. I feel like it's almost like too obvious because when they say it's normal distribution, then it's normal. When it's right skewed, it's right skewed. So to me, it kind of,
I always feel like
Except when the sample size is big enough.
it's
yeah, but then it's normal and yeah.
Oh, here we go. See, this one is normal. For number 4.
Oh, I haven't gotten there. Yeah,
Because it's a large sample size.
right.
It would become normal because the population is so big.
Yes, because that's one of the 2 reasons as to why it can be normal.
So number 5, when you're taking
It's-
size of 5, it's normally distributed.
It's still normal
Normal.
because the parent population is normal.
Okay.
Well, those are easy questions.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, but everyone.
What do
Does
you
everyone
want? What
understand?
are you really asking me?
It feels like this quiz is wasting all its questions on easy ones.
Right, which is fine by me.
Yeah.
So it's normal?
Okay.
6 would be normal too, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It already says it's normal.
Just like reiterating. I think it wants us to remember this or something.
No.
When would the distribute data?
So the data are drawn from a population that is normally distributed and the sample size is small. Yes, because it already says it's normal, so it doesn't matter the sample size.
Yeah.
And so
It's the
your
first one and the
that
fourth
says
one,
the
right?
size is
It's-
large.
I got 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the third one, if it's in the right order as everyone else's. The only one that I didn't mark was data are drawn from a population that is right skewed and the sample size is small.
Yes.
Correct.
The other 3 are
Checked.
normally distributed.
So we're on to 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sample size is large. The shape of the distribution of sample means will be approximately normal.
That's one of the ones I liked.
It's that one or the one with the bar X in it.
Yep.
Distribution. Okay. I always trip myself up on central and law of large numbers.
Right. Let me look.
Central describes the shape. The law of large numbers describes the spread.
So central limit theorem states that if the sample size is large, then X will be approximately normal, is what I have. I think that's the one you guys said first.
Yeah.
And I wrote that on my homework, which I got from the reading.
Mhm.
So if the sample size is large, the shape of the distribution of sample means will be approximately normal. Does everyone agree with that one?
I like it.
I like it because it talks
Sounds
about
good.
shape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On to 9. Okay. Let's go in the calculator.
What is the mean of this distribution of sample means? That would just be 10, wouldn't it? 'Cause the
Oh,
mean
yeah.
is the same.
Right. I
yeah.
was looking too deep into that question, yes.
He's checking to see if we're reading. Okay, so just 10. The standard deviation is 6.
6. Yeah. These really do seem too easy.
Wait, no, the standard deviation of this distribution of the sample. So that's when we have to actually do.
Oh, we have to do the standard deviation divided by rad n. So 6 over rad 36.
Mhm.
Where's my calculator? So what is that one?
1.
1, but we also have to do the rest of the standard deviation, don't
But
we?
we don't have the rest of it. We don't have X.
Oh, right.
So that's why, yeah, I don't know how. Would it be 1 or 6? Wouldn't it be 6? The standard deviation of the distribution.
No, it'd be 10, right?
How did you get 10?
Be 1 still?
Let's just all do a different number.
Hold on.
Just kidding.
I gotta look at this again.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's 6.
Prep assignment number 8D says,
Oh, that's to find the z-score. I'm sorry. I
yeah,
was confused.
yeah, that's all you do. Is the standard
Right.
deviation divided by rad n. So it's 1.
Sweet. Sorry about that.
I got confused.
I was wanting to go way far.
So it's 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, number 11.
Normal.
Normal.
Man, they just really want us to know this.
I'm gonna cry if this is all wrong, because that just means I know nothing.
Well, that means all of us know nothing. So I think
True.
Okay,
think we're
question
pretty good.
12, law of large numbers.
Yes.
theorem would justify. You said law of large numbers?
All right. I'm gonna submit this quiz.
Submit. Good luck! Oh no!
Did you get some wrong?
Got 1, 2. What?
I only got the last question wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's stupid.
Oh, because it asked for the shape. It has to say shape, then it's central limit theorem. But it was asking how it was spread out, then it would be law of large numbers.
So, I don't know. What I get from that is just the central limit theorem states that the sample size is large, and that's exactly what the previous question says. That
Yeah.
the sample size is large. So that's how they.
What would the shape be? Which I didn't read the whole thing.
Yeah.
Specifically about shape, then it's central limit. If it asks about spread, like where the standard deviations are, then it's law of large numbers.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
So remember, for CLT, it's shape, and for law of large numbers, it's spread.
Interesting.
Okay.
I never heard that. But also with the size being a large number, which is exactly what the previous question asked. So, yeah.
Oh, and I got number 3 wrong because I clicked on the wrong thing.
So do we all just retake it right now since we all got...
I'm going to do it right now. Please wait for me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm writing everything down.
That's probably smart. I'm just retaking it.
3 is supposed to be right, not normal. 4 is normal. 5 normal, 6 normal. Okay. And I hate how there's not just a button there to, like, retake it. You have to go
Like,
back.
yeah, if you have a multiple, like a two-choice answer, and you got everything else right, you should just be able to click one
Hit the
button.
retake button.
Change that one. Because then when you go back, I run the risk of clicking the wrong thing again.
Sweet, 100%. Has everyone else taken it?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
I also have 100.
Cool, cool. I feel like that was probably the easiest quiz.
Yeah, that's pretty
Personally.
easy.
Yeah.
I think I can agree with that.
Okay.
Okay. I finally caught up, thanks.
Sweet. Everyone done then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
11.
So did anyone have any questions?
No, I felt like this was easier than lesson 6 because you just get into the map and it's not like the mean of the mean of the mean of the mean.
So I actually did have a question if no one else did.
Go for it.
And I did feel like it was a repeat, but I think I just forgot some things. And I tried finding the answer in previous lessons, but I couldn't. So how on question 3, letter B?
Homework?
Yeah, yeah. It says, what is the 40th percentile for this population? I totally forgot how to even calculate that. I tried finding the answer, I couldn't, so I just put the answer from the answer key, but I have no idea how to come up with that. And I hope that's not too confusing of a question, but
No, let me
I just
start
don't know.
writing and see what I did.
So I believe this one was a little bit more into it. And this is the one where you have to find the z-score.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But the z-score was even more in depth because, yeah.
Because you had to do the, you know. You know what I mean.
Yeah. The
Standard
square-
deviation.
Yeah.
But it has to be, you have to do it a different way.
Right, the square root of n. Yeah.
And then do the standard deviation divided by that.
Right. But we've learned about the 40th percentile before, like the 90th, and I really could not remember for the life of me how to do it on the applet. Yeah.
What was the answer for that one?
It was 8.73325. They gave quite a long answer for it.
Okay.
And it gave you the mean and the standard deviation. So I'm not sure from that how to figure it out.
So I have the formula I use, but I'm trying to remember how I got that particular number. So I used the formula negative 0.253 equals x minus 10 over 5. And that's how you get 8.735.
Oh, you solve for x when you know the z-score. Okay.
Yeah. We did that in
But
lesson 5, didn't we?
I don't remember. I was trying to look it up, but I was kind of in a hurry too. So, did you got the z-score, the 0.2 you said?
Yeah.
How did you get that?
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember.
Wait, how did you get what?
So
The
she
score of negative 0.253.
Does anyone else? Did you guys solve it?
What number was it?
It's number
3.
3B.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean part 3?
It's question 3, part B.
Oh.
Of the preparation. Part 1, number 3, letter B.
Okay, okay. Um,
So like Lucy, I plugged in the number you said, the z-score, and it came up with the 40th percentile, but I don't.
So I wonder, oh, I remember what I did now.
Okay.
In the area, I put in 0.40.
Right, which I did too, but then that doesn't determine where you put the z-score.
No, if you just put it into the normal probability applet, then it gives you the z-score. So you take that z-score and then put it into that formula, and then you get 8.735. Okay, that's what we did. Whenever they ask you what percentile, you put it into the area in the proper format.
Okay, which I
There.
did. Okay, and I wasn't sure what to do after that.
Probability applet up.
Yeah,
So in the area, you put 0.4000,
right.
and then it'll give you the z-score.
Now, what part do you have shaded, though?
Just the left, because they want to know the 40th percentile. So only up to the 40 they want to know.
Okay, so just
Yes.
the left-hand side. Okay, gotcha. And then you plug it into that formula, and then you
Then
solve
put
for
it in
x.
the equation where you do the z-score one,
Right, and then you solve for x, and that's the answer?
0.735. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to write down to use the normal probability applet since I couldn't remember what I did.
Well, and I was looking at it, I just couldn't figure. I even did that. I put 0.4 in the area. I just didn't know what to do after that.
Which
So the
section
z-score.
to highlight. Yeah, so they want to know only up to 4. So of this whole population, they only want 40%. So you only want that part of it.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you. That was the only question I had.
Okay. What a
Sorry.
for all of us.
Yeah.
Good thing you asked. All right, so we want to go ahead and go into the quiz.
Yes.
okay.
15 questions, man.
Hey, I'm in a meeting, Chico.
Yeah, Chico.
Okay.
Okay, round to 3 decimal places if we need to. Okay, use the normal probability output to find the time area under the standard normal code. So, right.
1.358.
2, 3.
What's the number again?
What was the number?
1.358. And I got 0.8255.
We're just highlighting.
The middle, right?
What does it say?
Yeah, to the right.
Oh,
of,
yeah, it would be the middle.
No, it's saying to the right of 1.358 and to the left. So that's the two outside ones.
That's the wings.
Yeah, I'm glad I caught that. Okay. So 0.1745.
To the third, so 0.175.
Right. 0.175.
Do you think he watches our videos and laughs when I'm always like, so the wings at this section and my arms are failing?
Do you think he watches the whole video though? Because that's
No.
Have you done? Well, I think he'll skim through it and sees who's there and sees who's talks to give.
I don't think anybody who was in the right mind would watch every single video from every.
time, but I think he will fast forward through 20 minutes at a time or something to see who's actually talking.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah.
Because I'm sure you've been in those group meetings where somebody just sits there and you're just like, why am I here?
Right.
Everybody's the same amount of points, and it's not fair, you know. So, all right, number 4.
The following will have a smaller standard deviation if 9 observations are randomly drawn from a population.
I don't understand.
I don't remember.
This is more like lesson 6,
That's what I was thinking too.
Larry, that I just really struggled with. Okay.
I'm gonna open that one up again because I felt the same.
I feel like it's the first one, but I'm going to look.
What's the first one for you?
The distribution of the individual observations X.
Right.
I agree with you. But I'm not sure why I agree with you, but I do.
I think that's why, because it says 9 observations, and the law of large numbers says, whatnot, and you have to have 30.
Yeah.
So you have a smaller standard deviation, like Jordan said, when you have the law of large numbers. So, okay.
So I have
For your standard deviation, the larger your population, but your mean stays the same. Those are my notes.
and I have the sampling distribution more closely approaches a normal distribution, and the standard deviation decreases. The mean is unchanged.
Yeah, the mean stays the
So
same. Standard deviation goes down.
individual observations.
Oh, wait.
Smaller standard deviation.
So maybe that would be the second one. Because if it goes down... No.
I don't.
Okay, what does X bar mean? Bar X, whatever.
That's the mean of the
Of the population or of the sample?
of the sample.
Okay.
That's like a weird worded question, I feel like.
No,
Oh, wait, never mind. I was confused on that one. Let's see. So, individual observations.
Would it be the first one? Because the mean doesn't change, so it doesn't get smaller.
I kind of think it's the first one where it affects the whole population, not the sample.
Right.
But this isn't actually the whole population. These are just the 9 observations that we made.
So I don't think it's the mean, though. Would it not be determined from the information given? I don't know.
So the distribution of sample means, standard deviation.
I just feel like that's a really weird worded question. I don't know.
Me too.
Smaller standard deviation.
It would depend on where your observations are randomly drawn from, which would be a smaller deviation. Because if your 9 observations are closer together, it would be a smaller spread, but if they were large, like if they were between 1 and 100 rather than 12 and 24, that would be a larger spread. So I feel like it would depend on
So it can't be determined.
observation.
Determined?
Maybe.
Because it's only 9. So is it 9 from like the left side of the distribution, the middle, the
Yeah,
end?
we don't know. We don't know.
Right. And it's not normal because it's too small of a.
Yeah.
Other than it might be a normal population, but yeah,
I'm going with cannot be determined.
I agree.
I like it.
Okay.
Sample mean decreases as the sample size increases. And we decided that was the law of large numbers, right?
Hold on. I gotta read it slowly.
Okay, so
Sorry.
We decided spread was large numbers.
Yes.
Increases the sample size. Central limit, right? It's talking about this. No. The
Large
spread,
numbers.
law of large numbers. The shape is central limit.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
large numbers.
I
yeah,
like
I'm
it.
thinking so.
Yeah, that's it. All right, mathy part.
Which I actually prefer.
Never thought I would say I prefer this, but
I did too.
Yeah.
It's because we
better
know the answer to these ones.
Right.
How to find them at least. Quantitative portion of the GRE.
so this is just basic z-score, right?
Right. Because it doesn't give us enough information to figure out the other. So that would be the sample size.
How do we do z-score again?
160 minus, so it's the value minus the mean.
Yeah, what is the mean? There's no mean. Oh, it's up there.
150.8.
See that? I was like, I don't know. You saw this. There's only one.
And then divided by the standard deviation.
160 minus 150.8 over 8.8. See?
Make sure I did that right.
$1.045.
Right. I got that
That's
too.
what I got.
Hey,
Sounds good.
You guys didn't get. Wait. What'd you guys get?
1.045.
Okay, I didn't get that. Let me go through it again.
So I've noticed if you don't like equal the top part out before you divide it, you get a
Oh,
totally
yeah.
different answer.
I
yeah,
thought
you're
about
not supposed to round off until the very end.
that. Okay. 1.5, right?
0.45.
Yeah, but what do we round up or? Oh, 3 places. Okay.
Yeah, 3.
1 point. Oh. Sweet.
Okay, we're on 7 now.
Mhm. It's probability of the random.
So I got
And
0.
then with this, we just plug it into the applet, don't we?
Right, and you just do the right wing blue.
So we do the z-score in the 160, get that z-score, and then plug it in, and then
Right,
get the area of the right side.
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
I got 0.148.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Have that z-score for 160, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm slow.
No, I kind of was working ahead, sorry.
1.045 into the applet.
Everybody else got 148?
Yep,
0.148?
and we didn't have to round.
0.148.
On to 8.
5 students.
Do we first have to find the mean?
Yeah, so this is kind of like the prep assignment.
Yeah, I almost felt like I wasn't doing it right because it seemed too easy. We just had to find the mean.
I was like, what do you really want from me?
Right. But that's all we had to do, right? Was just find the mean.
Yeah, so we find the mean and then the z-score. So
I got 160.
160.
So it would be the
Oh, that
exact
was like
same
the
number.
last one. What does the z-score corresponding to? So we don't have the standard deviation though. So how do we find the z-score? We just got the mean.
But we use the same information from above because it's for the next 4 questions, and we're still within that.
Gotcha.
But if
That
our
was confusing.
mean is still 160, it'd be the same z-score as number 6, wouldn't it?
I would think so. Do they realize this?
it didn't. The new. So like over on the left side where it shows you where the questions are, the number of questions. Every time there's a new set of information, there's a little I symbol. So number 8 is still within the same grouping, so I would assume you use the same data given that came before number 6, right?
Right. Amber, yeah, just mentioned that.
So the same z-score.
So it's the same answer, like Amber was saying.
Okay. So 1.045.
I would think.
I feel like that's too easy.
I know. Do they know what they're doing?
I mean, if you understand getting the mean of like that many samples.
So is question 9 the same as question 7?
Yes.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just making sure that we understand it, and we do.
Of it, which is the hardest part.
That's so funny.
So number 9 is 0.148.
Correct. 0, because
I
it
think
says to do it to 4 decimal places.
Oh,
4 decimal
Yeah.
places?
That's tricky, so maybe that's where they get you.
Oh, we gotta go back.
no, the other ones say 3.
Right,
This one-
except
Yeah.
that one.
It said 4.
But
That's so,
does it end on 3, or does it need another one?
it needs another. It gives you an example every time, so it shows 4.
All right. Save.
So 1480, or 0.1480.
All right. New set of data.
Okay. I didn't realize that, the eyes, so thanks
Okay,
for...
question in the homework. I can do this. I can do this. All right.
It's approximately normal.
Yep.
This is the same problem from the homework.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
funny.
what-
Then we should be doubly good at it, right? Just kidding.
Yes.
I know that's not a real word.
Okay.
Okay, now we do the trickier Z score, right?
What is the mean of the distribution of sample means?
Approximately normal, right?
Yeah.
Just
And for the next one, it's just going to be 3.5.
How'd you get that?
Because it's the same mean. Mean of the distribution of the sample means is the same.
Oh, okay.
I keep thinking too deep into it. But you're right. It doesn't change.
The standard deviations, distribution, sample means. For all places, possible samples.
Okay, that's where you calculate the more complicated Z-score, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is just going to be the standard deviation. This is not the z-score. This is just the standard deviation. So
It would just
you're just
be the
going to...
0.7 from above, wouldn't it?
No.
Divide
No.
0.7 divided by
Divided
Oh, like
square
by...
root of 81.
1. Right?
The point. I got 0.077 or 0.78.
Yeah. So 3 decimal places, 0.078.
8. Right.
.078 or 778.
0.7.
7.8, because you round up. We only do it 3 decimal places.
Okay.
So now the next one is when we do the more complicated Z-score.
Yes.
I was waiting for that. Okay, so 3.3 minus.
So it's 3.3
Minus 3.5
over
divided by that answer we just got was 0.078. 0.078. So negative 2.564. But do we do that in the applet first? Yes.
Yeah.
2.56. And we will be less than. So it's only the left wing that's highlighted.
Yes.
So it's 0.0052 is what I got.
Yes.
What do you guys got?
Yes. What are we rounding to?
That's the 3 decimal places, so I guess it's just
0.005.
0.005.
Yeah.
Hope I'm not doing something terribly wrong. Here's the probability. More than 3.3.
We just changed the shading. 0.9948.
So 0.995.
Yeah.
Oh man, 15 looks long.
Yes, it does.
Okay, this was on the homework too, but in milk jug gallon forms.
Oh, the individual homework?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I don't remember that at all. Oh, because I don't do
What's
the
up?
individual homework yet.
What's up?
We're doing night games tonight.
Okay.
At the Kirkham. And like everyone's invited.
I got a group meeting I'm doing right now. Sorry, man.
Alright, have fun, dude.
Yeah, see ya.
Were they going to have fun without you?
Yeah. It's alright, though.
We're almost done.
Yeah, it's alright. Okay.
Okay.
So do we do the same thing and just shade above it, like to the right?
To the left and the right.
The left and the right? Because it says either, above or below the mean. So not the middle then.
Not the middle. Yeah, so the left.
Okay.
Yeah, they're me again.
Okay. I haven't done the individual homework, so that's a new question for me.
There isn't a question quite like that though, so let me see what it's.
Included. Okay, so for the z-score, I got negative 1.92. I don't know if you guys are there or not.
So to find the z-score, we're doing 177.6 minus 185, or
Yes.
the other way around.
No, it's that way.
Oh, that way, right? Okay.
And then you divide it by 26.7 divided by the square root of 48. And that's where I got 1.92. And I plugged that in the applet, and you said to shade the right and left wings.
Yeah, the outliers.
Okay, and then I got 0.0549. I don't know if you guys
What did you get for your z-score again?
The z-score was negative 1.92.
Oh, I know.
I'm still doing the math.
Sorry, I don't mean to rush you.
No.
Oh. This is the part I enjoy too. So
Negative 1.92018.
you plug
Yeah.
it in.
We highlight just the edges because it wants to know above or below the mean. 0.0549.
Right. So 0.5. Yeah, 0.055.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Ready to submit? Hopefully.
I don't want to get anything wrong on this one because.
I do. Just kidding.
Oh, two. Oh, I missed one.
I did too. We got that. This cannot be
Oh.
determined. So it must be
Oh, I
that.
got another one wrong
That's
too.
the only one.
Did I? Oh no, I got another one wrong too.
Where's the other one?
8.
8 and 9 I got wrong.
Almost
Yeah, I did too.
looking at your scores. 8.
So everything else we got right.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And those seem to be more simple, like simpler. The C score goes.
Oh, for this C score, should we have done that over the RAD 5 because there were 5 students?
Ah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So how you guys write down your answers? Because
Oh, because the
Yeah, I wrote it down by
students.
hand.
I was
don't have a
thinking that the students were the population, but I was wrong.
I'm just gonna take.
They were
Wait,
just
which
the sample.
one is this, Jordan?
Number 8.
Oh, is that the one we're
Number
talking
8
about?
and number 9. Yeah. We already talked
I
about
think
that.
we have to do the RAD 5. Oh, sorry.
We've all had someone interrupt. Now I need to. Just kidding. Okay. I'm just taking pictures.
Okay, for number, so we got 4 and 8 wrong, right?
8 and 9, right?
8
Yeah.
and 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was another one, that one about the,
So for number 4, I'm going to go with the distribution of the individual observation.
That's what I was thinking too.
Just the plain X, not the bar X, right?
Yes.
Are you already retaking it? I need to.
Put a load.
So number 4, it's the bar X one.
It is the bar X one.
Yeah, because I hadn't submitted when you guys submitted, but I just changed number 4 and submitted, and that's wrong. So it is the bar X one.
Okay.
Are you guys still just writing your answers down?
I'm on my way
taking
to
the quiz.
What's that? Are you guys retaking already?
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, are you taking it already?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait. Then how did you know number 4 was the bar X?
Because when we all first submitted, I hadn't done it yet. And then when I saw that one was wrong, I clicked X, and then I submitted, and that one is still wrong.
Gotcha.
I know it's bar X now.
Gotcha.
So now I'm writing down my answers and going from there.
I think I'm still going to do the first one only because I am very black and white, and I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to cheat because you gave me the answer. Anyway.
Okay.
Just my own conscience, not that I care what you guys do. Like, I really don't, but anyway.
You don't care?
Meaning I don't want to, like, judge you by any means.
I'm just kidding.
By the way, Lucy, I had a random question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the story behind your profile picture
Oh.
with the mask?
I was at my brother-in-law's house one day, and he rides a motorcycle, so he had this skull dust mask on,
Okay.
and I just thought it was really funny, so I took a picture of it, and I thought it was a good for the interwebs to see.
That's awesome. It just based on that picture, yeah, you seemed a lot different than me. Yeah. I think I was thinking you were a gamer for some reason.
I was what?
A gamer from that picture for some reason. I don't know why, but which is fine if you are. I just was curious.
Yeah, it's a little random.
Okay, so then our equation for number 8 to find that z-score, I just want to make sure I'm writing this down right, would be the 160, because that was our mean, minus 150.8 over the standard deviation of 8.8 over the square root of 5, because that's the random sample, correct?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking how we should have done it, because they gave us a number.
Okay.
So 8.8 over rad 5, right? For number 8? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's my phone, not a calculator.
That's what I use as my calculator, is my phone.
I just have a hard time because I feel like it's not, like, all the buttons aren't big enough for my needs. My special needs, so. So for number 8, did you guys get 2.337?
7.
No.
2.337707431.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay, what did you get, Summer?
I'm still working on it.
Okay, I'm gonna set that one aside then.
Where were the answers given that give you the mean and standard? Oh, okay, sorry.
Right before
That's
6.
Question 5. Okay, or 6, yeah.
So probability then, put that in.
So I got 2.337.
7, yeah. So we'd round it off to 2.338.
And we don't have to do anything more with
Yeah.
it? Oh, what is the z-score? Okay. 338. Cool. Is that what you got, Jordan? Because I heard you say no earlier.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. Yeah.
Cool. Point. And for the next one, do we plug it into the applet and only shade the right side?
That's what I did.
Okay.
I
That's what I did
got
also.
0.0097.
Okay, that's what I got too.
I got that as well.
Awesome. And we do 4 in that one. Maybe that's why we do 4.
Yeah.
Because
That's why there's 4.
that makes sense now. Whereas before
makes
it didn't.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still writing everything down before. Are you guys already into the second round of your test? Or are you writing the stuff down to
Oh,
read?
I'm already doing it.
Yeah, I am too. I'm already in the quiz.
I'm writing.
I just took pictures on my phone, so I'm just looking at
Know
them.
that I will, like, click the wrong thing because that's just my life story. So I'm like, I'm gonna write it down, then I can go back and forth. Okay. 0.055. Okay, let's try this again. Okay.
So we only got question 4, 8, and 9 wrong, right?
Yeah. So 8 and 9 we understood what went wrong, but I think we should talk about number 4. I would really like to understand that.
Yeah.
The wording really throws me off.
Yeah, I still don't. We'll just find out the smaller student.
Did you guys already submit?
Not yet.
No,
Not yet.
I was looking at 4 just to see if I could understand it more too.
Maybe.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fine. How old is your baby?
He's 3 months old.
Oh. How are you doing? How many classes are you taking?
Just 2, but I had him halfway through the semester last semester, so that was fun.
I remember. I had my daughter like 2 weeks before finals.
Oh,
Fun.
were you able? Yeah, that's rough.
And I was
And-
taking 6 classes.
Oh man.
Trying to get as much in as I could before, because we have a big gap between our kids. Our oldest 2 are 8 and 5, and then we had another baby last year.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't remember what I'm doing.
Right.
So I was like, I
Yeah.
need to get as much as I can, because once the new baby comes, that's it. Everything is snail paced again.
Right. It is.
I did a 6 semester, a 5, and then I had her that semester, and I was like, and so I've been taking 3 and 4 since last July.
Oh man, that's rough. Like with my daughter, because she's 2, so I have a 2-year-old and a 3-month-old, and I deferred that semester when I had her just because it was my first, and yeah, this time I couldn't afford to, and I graduate in December too, so I didn't want to put it off any longer.
Oh, you're so close.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can't wait.
I actually would have graduated this April if we didn't have another baby.
Aww.
And one more, last one, I took all the classes I had left and split them, and so I added another year for me.
Oh man, that's rough. But hopefully you won't have any more kids while you're in school then.
Well, that's it. That's it for us.
Yeah.
Unless by act of God. Which is
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna submit.
Me too.
There's no hope for me. There's no further hope for me, so. Number 4, I don't understand it. I think we need to dissect what all those words mean before we can. Okay, so everything was good. For the GPA 1, they gave us how many students, so we had to factor that in. So every time they give you a number, we need to remember that standard deviation divided by rad n. So
Makes
other
sense.
than that, number 4, what do those words mean? Okay, so we know standard deviation. What does it matter if they take out 9? what does that affect?
It means that it's not normal, right?
So it's not normal because it's a small sample.
Right. And I can hear an echo when I talk. So the standard deviation will decrease when the sample size increases. I have that in my notes. I don't know if that applies, but
That applies in this example.
yeah, I really don't know. Sample mean will be close to the population mean if the sample gets larger. We could always ask on the discussion board.
Yeah.
Because I personally don't know. I don't know if anyone else does.
Jordan, Amber, any theories?
No.
I was just trying to figure out what our standard deviation did with our GPA one earlier, our questions 8 and 9, and our sample of 5 increased our standard deviation. Hold on, I'm working the wrong numbers. Give me a second. No, I wasn't.
Well, even going off what you were saying, Amber, doesn't it just kind of matter what your samples happen to be, right? That's what we were thinking with our first answer, that we didn't know because the samples could be 0, 5, 6, 3, or they could be 20, 60, 80, 90, like, you know.
So the law of large numbers, that says that the standard deviation will increase if it's larger, right?
It decreases.
Oh, it decreases if it's larger.
Right.
Yeah.
If the sample size increases.
So is it because it's a positive number, being 9, but no, I don't know. I have no idea.
Good try, though. A for effort. Because I have no idea.
Did you get somewhere, Amber, with the numbers you were trying to work for a? And that's my thing too. I need like a physical example, not like, oh, let's say this happened. I need to say if you took 5 out of this and then this happened, this was a standard deviation, then what?
Yeah. Okay, so out of the numbers, we pulled from the information we used for 6 through 9, so the 150.8 and the 160, those numbers.
Okay.
Our standard deviation on the bottom of the original ones was the 8.8. But when you write the equation for our random sample of 5, our standard deviation on the bottom of that, when you work out the 8.8 over rad 5, is 3.935.
So it does get smaller.
Yeah,
It
does
went from
decrease.
8.8 to 3 point whatever.
9. Yes.
Okay.
So that
Is
does
that-
decrease.
Were we supposed to just know that?
Yeah, that's my question. Is there a name for that, or?
Or maybe we were supposed to do that. We were supposed to like just.
Randomly pull numbers out of the air?
I just want to make a connection with what it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if there's something connection or if we need to just take that as it is and remember that.
Because I guess it works the same way with our GPA one as well. Was that in this section or was it in the last one?
That was in this one.
With the GPA numbers? Yeah, it was this one, okay.
Yeah, it's.
Because in our original, our deviation was 0.7, but after we did the 0.7 over our radical, it became 0.078. So that got radically smaller.
Yeah.
We had a larger sample.
Okay, so how do we say that in a more general term? Like, what's the connection?
I have no idea.
I mean, the math makes sense.
Yeah. But I don't know why it makes sense. I just see that it does.
Yeah. The numbers show it, but why?
I mean, I guess our differences with our whatever the 160 number was, I don't know what we're comparing there, and our GPAs with the 160, our sample size was 5. So it went down some, but with our sample size of 81, I think it went down significantly more. But maybe that's just because it's a decimal, and those screw with my brain. But the bigger the sample size, it looked like the more the number went down.
Which is the law of large numbers, right? It supports that.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you're making observations, then the distribution of the sample means will be larger?
Smaller.
Yeah, that's what I meant, smaller.
Yeah, the standard deviation becomes smaller. So regardless of the sample size,
Right.
so when it says observation, does that mean the sample? 9 observations, 9 samples, same thing?
I would assume.
Okay,
Yeah, nine picks out of the population.
No matter how many observations / samples you take out, your standard deviation will just grow smaller.
Okay.
Because I guess if it was growing bigger, then you would be changing the population number.
That would
Right?
make sense.
That makes sense. You would have to change your population to change your standard deviation. So regardless of the size of your sample, your standard deviation will get smaller. So that's what they're saying, unless you're changing the population.
Sweet.
There we go.
That's my guess as any. Just remember this horrible, horrible question when you take the exam.
So it's the mean.
All right.
Awesome.
I was going to ask, has anyone heard from the tutor? Because I would assume that she would have joined our group by now, but maybe not.
Do you guys know how many groups there are in the class?
At least 7.
Yeah.
And we're like the last one.
We're 7, so.
Yeah, there is 7, and we're the last ones.
Yes. And maybe that's the case. She just hasn't. But she said she'd meet with 2 groups a week.
Oh.
So I was just thinking, because this is our 3rd meeting, but there might be that many groups. Because there's only supposed to be 4 to a group. So yeah, maybe there's just too many groups, I guess.
We have 5 though, right?
Yeah, we do have 5. But,
okay.
Cool. Well, good job, guys.
Good luck on the exam, everybody.
Thanks. You too.
Anybody want to study? Is there anything to study? There's no study guide, right?
Is there a study guide up or anything like that?
Not that I
have no idea.
Yeah, I haven't seen
I guess
anything.
if there is anything to study, we have it, but
And it might be in next week's lessons. Who knows?
try resources.
I'm going to click and check. I just don't understand this class. Like every other class, when you have a test, here's the study guide. Let me make this easier for you so you know where to
Right.
lasers. Okay, so I'm looking at week 5. There's no...
Supplementary pages.
There's nothing on the supplementary.
That's a good question to ask.
Unless you have homework and exam information.
Yeah, the prep, the homework, the group test, that's it. You just look those over.
The videos.
You have 4 hours to complete the
Does that have anything about it?
Wow.
Oh, there is
Use
no
one side of the page of notes.
Did you guys get that?
What was that?
No homework for lesson 8, so we have a little bit less work.
Oh, that's good.
You may use one side of a page of notes, and then the software.
Sweet.
So
Have you guys noticed that the first page is geared towards the teacher, not us? The wording.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just seems
Yeah.
weird to me.
What are you telling your students?
Right.
Wait, I'm the teacher now?
Exactly.
Tell me, did you sure?
Actually, it probably wouldn't be that great because then you'd have to teach everyone this.
And grade it all. And
Yeah.
And then watch the videos of like 100 students going, wait, what? Why? What does that mean? All right.
well,
Okay, then. We'll see
job,
everybody
guys.
next Thursday.
sounds good.
Yes.
I'll let you in touch
Yeah.
on Wednesday. I'll let you know how horrible it was.
Well, good luck and have a good week.
All right. Yeah. Good luck, everybody. So, Summer, you're gonna collab.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.